Welcome to the Put Me On Something podcast. I am your host, Alejandro Gomez. And today my guest is...
Eric Grizzly.
We're missing the co-host right now, Eurosign. Shouts out to him. I hope he gets better. He's right now down the drain, down with her. He got into a car accident. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. He's booed up right now, so he's just getting
doing his thing.
Getting his cheeks grabbed,
He would have been right here right now, but
Right here. I'll put him in here. A picture.
Little stencil thing,
The little, just a stick figure with a picture of his head.
When you called me and told me about that, I was thinking about that. Printing his face and just putting right here.
We should get a fucking, I'll save some money and get those cardboard.
Those big. I should have brought the stormtrooper and he put his face on it.
You still have it?
Yeah, it's still in the room. It just needs to be aired up a little bit more.
And get one of those fucking, when he's not here, just put him on there.
Oh, no, if me or you're not here, put our picture on there.
Put a picture in it. That way you're not missed,
Yeah, but let's get into it then, man.
Get into it, man. Last week we didn't do an episode because we were in Vegas. So
yeah.
We're actually gonna do one over there, but we didn't get to because we're just
too busy. Not enough time, man.
Too busy losing money.
Yeah, winning, losing,
winning.
That.
We won a little bit in there.
Did you? Well, let's talk about that.
Let's go ahead. How much? Well, I never knew that. I never even asked you how much did you like lose or how much you put in betting.
In the slots?
Yeah.
Well, in the slots, I was only putting $20 in here and there.
$20?
Yeah, but overall, throughout the whole weekend, in just slots, I probably only lost about $30. I kept winning, losing.
Yeah.
But mainly I was playing blackjack and craps. And out of that, the total amount, I was betting a little bit, not too much, probably $10, $15 here and there. Mm-hmm. And I came out close to $200.
Okay, damn.
Yeah. So in the total trip, I took about $1,000, and they came back home around $750, $760 around there.
Damn, okay,
yeah,
that's not bad.
But I actually wasted more money on the hotel.
Oh yeah.
And the food and all that, and the Uber. And I wasted more money on that than gambling.
I noticed that that when you're out there, you just swipe and then throw money like nothing.
Who?
I don't know about you, but we did. We needed water, because we forgot to take water to our room.
Yeah.
So we're all thirsty. We had liquor and everything, but no water. So there was a vending machine down the hallway, and then I think for a water bottle it was $3.
Yeah, we fucked up on that. We should have taken a case of water bottles.
We got one eventually, but I'm saying that we just let's just get some water, throw money into it and get water every time we come back, No,
I know what you mean, because that's how we were too. Anything we wanted, cause we had a little store downstairs. So we needed water, pills or anything, because I got sick.
Yeah.
So we had to go get some medicine and all that, and we were just swiping, you mean. But I was using cash and all that, and for the Uber was a credit card and all that, and the restaurant credit card, and I was it's all good, it's a trip. When I came back, I didn't realize how much I actually spent, dude. It was close to probably $1,200.
Really?
Yeah. Damn. And just that. Well, because I had let me tell you the story.
Go ahead.
So you know how we were supposed to leave Friday night?
Yeah.
So we left Thursday. And so I used my credit card to get the hotel. And you know how we called to get the hotel on the way over there.
Yeah.
And so you know how we got there? It wasn't valid. Like they say, I wasn't in the hotel registration. Mm-hmm. And so we had that problem, and that's when we had to call my credit card company and say, yo, what happened, this and that. And apparently something happened on their side where they didn't send in the information to the hotel.
Right.
So that got settled and everything's oh cool, whatever. We thought it was just because it was so short notice that that's why it just took a while. So the next day after we left that hotel, remember we went to our actual hotel.
Yeah.
We ended up just staying there for the night. So the next morning, or the next day when we were supposed to check in, you guys got checked in all fine and all that. But when it came to my turn, same thing happened. They had no file on my name, or my hotel room wasn't reserved at all. And we're like, what do you mean? He's like, well, there's no record of you, what is it called?
Ordering, buying a room?
Yeah, paying a room, excuse me. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? So, well, there's no record. I'm like, well, this happened to us yesterday too. And so we call our credit company again. Yeah. And they're like, well, it should have gone through. Well, let me check and all that. Mm-hmm. And then a couple minutes later, they called us back. Like, you know what? On our side, it was a mistake. Like, something happened on our side that it didn't go through. and we didn't catch it.
Mm-hmm.
And then my girl was all pissed about it because, I was already feeling like crap because I got sick.
Yeah.
And I was trying to go lay down and, kind of get better for the night. And, man, so she made a big deal about it. And she's like, well, this is kind of bullshit. This is the second time that happened in a row. Last night, not even in 24 hours, it happened.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, well, all we could do about it is reimburse your money. But whatever you buy today, we'll reimburse you the money for that, too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we ended up doing. So I had to pay like another. So the first one we bought it was $458, something like that, around that.
Mm-hmm.
This time when I bought it, or rented it out, was like $758.
Damn.
And then they're supposed to reimburse me that money. And
They haven't done it?
They haven't.
Damn, you better call.
Yeah, I need to call. I was giving them like 5 to 7 days business days, usually just to make sure. But if it's not in there by Monday or Tuesday, I'll call. Because shit, man, that's like.
That's a lot.
What is that, like $1,100 right there just on room?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like.
Did you like the room? You didn't like the room?
I actually liked my room.
Did you?
Yeah. It was actually really nice. It was more bigger than I expected it to be.
Bro, you should have seen our room. Did you see it? You didn't.
I didn't go into your room.
It was nice because we had like. Honestly, our room felt bigger than your guys's.
Yeah.
It was just like spread open. There was nothing like.
Did you guys have like a couch and table and all that too?
But it was all spread open. And then we had a big old window. You can see the whole strip and everything. That's why I want to do the podcast there. They had like a nice little table and some chairs.
Yeah.
It's going down right here, but we didn't get time. Yeah, time. Too much time having fun in Vegas.
Yeah. So was your view from like?
You can see the strip, like the strip.
Yeah, because you guys were like what, like the 12th floor or something?
10th floor.
10th floor. Yeah. We were on the 3rd floor. And all we got was like the dumpster side and like the parking garage.
You the dumpster.
Yeah, man. I was like, it was better than whatever. So I was like, fuck it. I thought I wasn't gonna be in there at all, but
but you were there on there sick.
Yeah, all weekend, man.
That sucks.
Yeah, the only time when else when we were on the nights when we went to the Old Strip Fremont.
Yeah.
What you think about that?
I've been to Vegas like at least like a few times, and I think that's my second time there, and that's just pretty nice. I like it more than the Strip. Because you actually drink and everything's there. There's entertainment. There's like casinos are just right there, food. And then compared to the Strip, everything's like separate. You have to walk to everything. So, like, if you're walking, drinking, by the time you get to your place, you're already like sober and everything.
Yeah, because I've done the new Strip a couple times. And it feels like you have to walk miles and miles just to like enjoy it.
Yeah.
And like the new Strip, like everything's there. Everywhere you look, there's always something going on. Like random people doing dances.
Yeah.
And then,
I forgot that. We started dancing like fucking, it was cumbias, right?
Yeah, it was cumbia.
Some dude just brought his speaker and then just started like playing that shit. And then people just started making a circle and started dancing. Well, and then we just jumped right into it.
It started like a little small group. Next thing you know, like the whole like side right there was just dancing with us. I'm like, damn. I look around, I was like, damn, it's popping here right dancing, now. Yeah. That was like the actual clubs right there.
For real, like we didn't need a club. We started at a club.
Yeah, that was actually fun though. I've never seen that happen before. I mean, we hear people doing like the drums and all that. Yeah. But that was actually fun, like just dancing, like, and it was like an African American playing.
This one, it was some blind dude. He was like playing the music, the cumbias.
Yeah, he was getting down with it too, though. He liked that shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean. Like when we go to the Strip, like the normal one, like everything's far, Because last time I went, we actually got on a party bus, and then that party bus took us to like different clubs.
Did you get that party bus off the new Strip? Or
on the new Strip. Like we ordered ahead of time. Like we didn't what's it called, reserved it.
Oh, okay.
Like days before, and then once we got there that night, we were supposed to do it. It was pretty fun. Like there was drinking on the bus, and then we took us to like 3 different clubs. And just like free drinks.
Was it what your people or was like random people on there too?
Oh, a bunch of random people, yeah. And the people I was with and a bunch of random people. And that's what I kind of want to do for Yvette's birthday because we're going to go back, so I won't do that, but we'll see.
I'm down to do that.
I'm down to do it.
I did a party buzz, but that was when I was younger, it was like a little teenager party buzz, There wasn't no grinding or alcohol in it.
Just like that, wasn't it? Well, like, we like stand apart from each other and like shoulder lengths apart.
Yeah. We had like this.
Had a chaperone.
We had 2 chaperones.
Really?
Yeah.
2 parents or what?
Yeah, no, it was actually so it was one of our friends' birthday party, and her sister and her boyfriend were chaperones, and at the time we were in junior high, and so we went like all around Arizona, and we ended up in Tempe, and at that time I was like a little like shy and all that, so I only knew like 4 people out of the 20 people there in that party bus. Cause you know how the party bus is a huge people, you can have a lot of people on it. Yeah. And so me and my homie were like, this is kind of lame because we don't dance like that. Well, back in the day, we didn't dance. We didn't associate ourselves like that, like getting up, talking to girls and all that because we were shy. So then we ended up getting off. So we went to the Jack in the Box. You know the Jack in the Box off Mill Ave?
The one that everybody goes to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we stopped there to get food and do our thing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so when it was time to get back on the bus, we just took off. And I guess one of the people saw us like that were on the party bus, and they told the chaperones. And we didn't know, we didn't care, we didn't give a fuck. Let's just go. So me and my homie just took off and just ran to Mill Ave and just walked it around. Mm. And I guess they were looking for us for like half an hour to an hour.
What the fuck?
And then I called my mom like, yo, mom, just pick us up. This shit was whack. Like, just pick us up. Mm. And then this was on a Saturday. So then we went back to school Monday. She was so pissed. Her parents and all that came to the office and all that to talk to us and shit. They're like, you could have.
It wasn't a school trip, field trip?
No, it wasn't. But since we all went to school, I guess the parents wanted to talk to like us and our parents to let them know that that's not okay, because it was just some white school bullshit.
Yeah.
It was dumb. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we got in trouble for it. But not by the school, but by our parents and shit like that.
Yeah. And
that's the last time on our party bus.
Damn.
So that's what I'm saying.
About to do it again.
I want
this
to.
Time. But this time I want to go explore like the whole strip and everything, like from the new strip to the old one. And then also
do both?
Yeah, just walk around and look at everything. Cause I was going watch, but I never like go inside places.
That's what I wanted to do this time, but like I said, I don't know what happened with me. That I just got sick.
Yeah, stomach bug or something.
Yeah, something, man. Cause I really wanted to do like the new strip. Cause I've never actually walked around or explored both of the strips during the day. It's always like party all night, sleep during the day, wake up, pregame a little bit, go gamble a little bit, go back up to a hotel room, get ready, and then head out to the strip club or the strip club. Sorry, the strip.
Damn.
Yeah, I never gone to a strip club out there though.
Well, fucking, I want to do that. Walk on the strip and then the old strip, but I also want to go to that fucking. Remember I told you that I seen those TikToks. It's not a museum. It's Area 15.
Oh yeah.
I want to do that shit, and then I also want to go explore like the little mole people city.
Yeah, I want to do all that too.
Not just kidding.
One of my workers was telling me that we should need to try taco gordos. You know what it's called?
Oh yeah, I've been there. That's pretty bomb.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty bomb.
He said it was on the new strip.
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, I went there last time.
Then why didn't you invite us this time?
Because you guys didn't want to do anything. Like I swear, like
I wanted to.
You didn't go out. I want to go eat, and then I forgot about it because me and Yvette were looking for a place to eat that Saturday.
Yeah, well, you guys went out like all late to go eat. Where'd you guys end up going to?
We were walking around the whole strip, so we went to Bobby Flay's, the chef dude. You know Bobby Flay's?
Is that the dude that does the little cupcakes and?
No, not the cupcakes. I don't know who he is. His name is Bobby. So we went to his burger place, and actually, it was actually pretty bomb.
Wasn't it Bobby Flay?
Yeah. Also, next time I want to try like Gordon Ramsay's burger.
Well, I wanted for my girl's mom's birthday.
Yeah.
They want to do the Gordon Ramsay. Like, was it the Hell's Kitchen? Yeah, but they say that you have to reserve it a couple months.
Oh yeah, like weeks or months ahead. Yeah. Weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, the one we did, the restaurant, I forgot what it's called. It's off. It's in the hotel, the D.
Yeah.
That it was actually pretty good.
Would you recommend it?
Yeah, I would recommend it. It's a little pricey. I mean, for the price, I expect to be like a little bit more,
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody's like the waiters and all that. They're all dressed up in tux, all white tux.
More drinks, sir.
Yeah, that's how.
Like
yeah,
that?
They were all talking British, man. It's like, you want more champagne or more like wine?
More cheese and crumpets.
Yes, please.
No, then that pizza place.
Oh,
that pizza was
I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I told you the first night, try it.
I've never had pizza like that,
You're like,
bro.
no, I'm not gonna try my bro. Try it. It's fucking bomb.
And then I tried it. I'm like, damn, I've never had pizza like this. I've never had pizza that tasted that bomb.
You think that's better than Spinelli's?
Everything, yeah.
Yeah, you think so?
That's like the best pizza I've ever had.
Yeah,
ever.
I think it's like my top 2 pizzas. Because personally, I like pizza, but I'm not a big pizza person. Like,
yeah,
I'll eat if it's there, but I'm not like, yeah, let's eat pizza.
Yeah.
But at that spot, it was actually really good.
Bomb.
Yeah, it was bomb, dude.
Man.
I even ate Jasmine's.
Oh yeah, hers.
I ate half of hers and shit. I was like, damn, man, that's just bomb. But yeah.
Nah, but next time we go, like, we're actually gonna. I want to party hardy,
Yeah.
Because I feel like this time we didn't do much. Well, you were sick, and then fucking.
That's the only thing that ruined it. That I was sick, dude. Like I was like beating myself up. Like, damn, like out of all the days, out of all the weeks, like
yeah, you got sick. I know. Yeah. You know what's happened too? Like every time I go on vacation or somewhere, I always get constipated.
Do you?
Yeah, something like I can never go to the bathroom.
Because your asshole's used to shitting at the house
like, hey,
only.
You're not home.
You're not home. We're not coming out today.
I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah, like me, that's my like drinking and gambling. That's like my thing. So the fact that I went out there to do what I wanted to do, and I couldn't do it, I was like, damn, dude, this sucked.
You know what's crazy? Funny guy. Have you seen Training Day?
What? Denzel Washington? Yeah.
He's like the cop.
The dirty cop.
And then the whole reason they kill him is because he beat up some Russian dude in Vegas. Because of like, he's hot headed, so he beat up some dude because he lost him in the game or something. And sometimes I go there, damn, I wonder if there's actually people that are out there they're into like something like that.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Think so?
Hell yeah. People that are actually addicted to gambling will do anything to get like their fix.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure there's people that get into some like that.
No, but yeah, like with other people, like
like or like a loan shark out there, then pretty sure they'll find them.
But do you think people from like other countries come like mobsters and stuff like that? They come here like to party?
Oh yeah.
Not like in the movies, like we're going to Vegas to like spend money,
Yeah.
like, throw money away.
Well, like they say, like Uber driver was telling us, like Vegas is like the one spot where like you get all types of culture and races and stuff like that come, and then just do their own thing. Because Vegas is like it's a sin city. Like you can do anything you ever want, and all you have to do is just pay, and you'll be good. So like, where else is better than Vegas to do stuff like that?
Right.
So I mean, pretty sure a lot of people come out here just to party. Like you thought we spend money? Imagine other people that spend like millions of dollars.
Have money?
Yeah, and spend money like crazy.
It's like Disneyland for them.
Yeah. Adult Disneyland.
Adult Disneyland, yeah. That's what they call it.
Because when I was doing the crabs,
yeah.
I wasn't doing the tables because we went on a busy weekend because there's like Taylor Swift and then they had like
people get saying that, but honestly, I didn't feel like that busy. It felt the same.
No, for me it was actually busier than usual. Yeah, because they had like the March Madness. Yeah. They had the UFC fights going on too, so they're gambling a lot there, and then Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah.
But when I was doing the crab tables on the like the machine, the guy next to me was like betting by $100, $200, and I looked over his amount. It was close to like $900.
Damn.
And I'm like, and I'm over here with like $50 in my.
$50? Yeah. Me too. Every time I put in like $5 in. You look over, someone's playing, they got like $300.
Yeah. So then I was winning like $5, $10 here and there, 15 the most. Yeah. I look over, this guy's over here winning by like $50 to $100 in each roll. I'm like, holy shit, dude! And then by the time we left, he was close to almost $1,000.
Damn.
Yeah, because he lost about $300.
Oh shit!
Because one of the girls ended up rolling a 7, and I think it was around $300 that he had on the table, and he lost it. And then by the time, so he was probably down like a couple, like probably like $400. Yeah. By the time we left, he was like $980, something like that. I was like, damn, dude. Like, I wish I could bet like that. I get scared though. Like,
no, it's funny. I think it was might have been Friday or Saturday. I don't know. But we went to go to dinner because you were already like in the room all sick.
Yeah.
So me, your girl, and my girl went to like downstairs to eat the restaurant food right there. And then I had to go to the restaurant. So on the way, there's all the slot machines. And then I found the roulette. What's it called? The one that spins the ball.
The roulette, yeah.
Yeah, that one. And then I went to the bathroom and then went my way back. Like, I'm gonna put in some money. So I put in $20. And then I put I spread them all like $5 each on black, all black. And then it was red, all red. And then the thing went, and it was just red. It came red, so I lost all $20 right there, like that.
Of red?
Yeah.
But you bet it on red, right?
No, I bet on black.
Oh, black.
Yeah. I bet on red. Like me, I put my chips on red, and then it came out black.
So
like that, gone. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, that's something about like the roulette and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a 50-50 all the time. I like playing it, but it's it's gambling. What do you expect?
Yeah. Win some, you lose some.
Yeah. How'd you like that machine you were on?
Which one?
They were like, nah, I'm not gonna bet tonight and all that. I'm good.
The Wonder Woman?
And then the Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman?
You were on there for 2 days.
me and my girl we don't bet. Like we don't like to gamble money. So we always put like $1 or $5, That's how we start off. And then we were just going around looking at machines. And we found this one, let's try it out. Like we both sat in it. And we put in like $5, so it went up to like $10. And every time we got to like $10 or $15, we would pull out the cash, the voucher, and we go cash it in and come back and put more money in, and it would go up to like 20. So every now and then we would win like freaking $5-10 like on the money we put. So one time, no, I think it was my girl. She put the second day that we went back, she put $1 in, and it went all the way to 40.
Damn,
So we won like 30 something bucks, 39.
it's not bad.
Yeah, and that's why we kept wanting to going back because that money too. Cause then we went that. I think the following day we went to go explore the strip. We found they found the same game at I think the Treasure Island, and then fucking we found it, so we put in money in, and then we got money up.
Damn.
Like a few bucks. I'm like, damn.
Have you actually walked the whole strips and been to all the casinos on the new strip or no?
I walked the whole strip, but I don't know like if I've been to every casino in there. I've only been to like the Flamingo, like that night that we stayed at Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Like all those casinos right there is where I seen them because I've all been there because I said the Flamingo, so like I went around all those places, but then I haven't gone to like all the other ones.
That's what I want to do too. Like I mean, I like the old strip.
Yeah.
Cause it's like more like art type of scene, but I also want to do the new strip. But I hate the walking, dude. It's it's a fucking walk. It's like probably like 5 miles, probably even more.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then you get drunk, and then all right, we're gonna go to this place. You gotta walk far, and by the time you get there,
stumbling and shit like that.
And by the time you get there, you're off sober.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep drinking more.
Keep drinking, bro.
It's expensive though.
Nah, I can't even drink anymore, to be honest.
Like that?
Yeah, I can't drink like that, bro. Like I remember all the times I gone was way back, like 5-6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I would wake up and just crack one open and chug it. Let's get the day started. Yeah, that's how I would get the day.
That's
started.
how it was too. Like it was like 2 weeks ago. I got drunk,
mm-hmm.
and the next morning I had to go to work, and I was like, damn, like I was like so hungover. And my girl tells me, "You're not young no more, baby. Like you can't be doing that. Like, because back when I was a teenager, man, I'll party till like 4 or 5 in the morning. Wake up at 7 or 8, go to work, and just pop one open like a michelada, you know, just." Yeah. Get me right, I'll be good.
No, I can't do that.
Now I'm like hungover for like 2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 days, and like I'm dead. Like I don't want to go like wake up, you know. And I can't do that because I remember like the same thing. I would like go party every weekend, get drunk, had to work like Sunday morning or something like that.
Yeah,
I would just get up, sleep like an hour, and just wake up and go.
You think it's just because our bodies are different, or just?
Yeah. And you know, people always tell me that once you get old, you're gonna feel it, and then once you're older and you drink more, you're gonna be fucking hungover for days, and you're gonna regret it the next day. And I do, bro. I'm like, damn. Yeah. I thought it was all fake, but it's true.
It is true though, because like I told you, when I was younger, man, I could do like a lot of things just hungover.
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel it. Like now, when I get hungover, I'm hungover. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn, like the world's ending for me. Like, damn, I can't get out of bed.
I can't handle the headache. Like if I get up and want to throw up, like, oh, I can't.
It's just like I'm like, damn. I'm like, God, please, I'm done.
God,
drinking. I'm not gonna drink no more.
I promise.
You promise. Next weekend, back at it.
For real.
Yeah,
bro.
man. But it's just different. So you want to switch it up a little bit?
Yeah, like speaking like not God, but like stuff like that, like on the like more like spiritual or not spiritual, but like weird, you know, like stuff like that. Like I was saying before,
like mysterious.
Yeah, mysterious shit. Like, have you ever had like a vision or something or a gut feeling like, damn, I shouldn't be doing this, or like I shouldn't be here right now, or something that like a sign like, hey, I shouldn't go out. Or
like we were talking about earlier off camera. It's like it's funny because you get that feeling, but at the same time you don't really pay attention to it. You don't know if it's like you get a feeling, but you're like like whatever. Like it doesn't. It's just probably something bad I ate, you know. But for me, like when I used to get that feeling, it made me feel like nervous and anxious.
Yeah.
So kind of stopped me from doing things. So I'd be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
And every time I did that, and then the next day I get a call or text, yo,
damn.
This and this happened, bro. You're lucky you went home, bro. You fucking, you just missed out on like a fuck. Or
someone got shot or
like bro, like you're lucky.
Over.
Yeah, something. You were here. You've been in the same spot we were here. I'm like, what happened, bro? He's like, yeah, just this and that. That happened to you?
Yeah, it happened. Like this is like when I used to go out and party. Like I told you before. I had feelings like, nah, I'm not feeling it tonight. I'm just gonna stay home. My friends would be like, hey, bro, come out to be a little pussy, to be a little girl. Let's go outside. Let's go party. Like, nah, I think I'm gonna just stay home. And then, you know, just wake up the next day. I'm like, damn, bro, we got pulled over. Someone got arrested or someone got into a fight or something like that. You know, I'm like, damn, thank God I didn't go. You know.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying, like that one time we were young, man, young and dumb, and we were just smoking on this bridge. And we were just hanging out, smoking and all that. And then one of our old homies came by, and he met up with us. And after we were done doing our own thing, I was all like, they were gonna go do more things. But my other homie that pulled up, he's like, I'm gonna go home, man. You know, I gotta go do some shit. and he was on the way home to my house. So I was like, I don't know, I wanted to go out more, like, you know, hang out with my friends, but at the same time, like, something was telling me, like, just go home.
Get out of here.
Yeah, like, I don't know what it was, but I was like, yeah, bro. I was like, yo, bro, can you take me home? Because I just want to go home. He's like, yeah, bro, I'll take you home.
Yeah.
And he's all right, cool, let's go. So then on the way home, we got home. A couple hours later, I get a call from my homie that stayed with the other group.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, you don't know what just happened. I'm like, what happened, bro? So, you know those two girls we're hanging out with? Yeah. He's all like, well, we got pulled over right when you guys left.
Yeah.
10 minutes later, we drove off the bridge, and right off the exit of the bridge was a cop waiting for us, man.
Damn.
So I guess he saw us off the freeway, and when we were at a no trespassing zone, it was like a private area. And so he pulled over, and he was waiting for us, and right when we got off, he pulls over, and these girls had weed on them and the pipes and stuff. And those were like 10 years ago, when we were like in like probably freshman, sophomore year.
Yeah.
So, you know, back then weed wasn't legal yet. You know, it was like crack, heroin and all that to the cops. So yeah, they ended up getting arrested and shit. My homie got detained. And all he had was a pipe, so all they did was detain him, took his pipe, and let him go. But the two girls that had weed on them, they got arrested, dude.
Damn.
And I'm like, damn, bro. I was like, imagine I would have stayed there too, because I had weed on me too, because I had like about like a quarter pound on me on my backpack and shit. So I was like, damn, like imagine if I got pulled over, I would have been in jail calling my mom. Hey, mom.
Time.
Yeah, dude. I was like, damn. But that happened to me so many times when I was younger, like where I could have gone in trouble for shit like that, but for some reason, like my gut or my mind was telling me just go home or don't go with them, you know, just walk home or something like that. Yeah. And like to this day, I'm glad that I listened to myself. Because I could have gone in jail so many times or like.
Yeah, same here, yeah.
Yeah, or got
and not like I was doing like dumb shit, like hooligan, like
you're just,
like bad shit, but I was just out, you know.
You're just a young kid doing your own thing.
Yeah. Have you ever had that feeling where like you had the feeling? Like, man, I shouldn't be doing this, or I shouldn't be going out. Yeah. Or something like that. But then you actually do it, and then some bad thing happens. Yeah. Yeah.
That happened to. I mean, it happened to me one time or a couple of times, but it's not a bad story. Like, I didn't get in trouble for it, but this one time, I haven't seen my cousins in a while, and this was actually in junior high. So it was like junior high going to high school. So, you know, I was transition. I can't say the word.
Transitioning.
Yeah. Cut that off. Yeah, so I was going.
Leave it in
there. Yeah, whatever. I was going from junior high to high school, and I haven't seen my cousins in like about 5 years. So that summer we hit it, like we just got to know each other again and all that. And they're like, cause I lived in Mesa and they live in Phoenix. Yeah. So yo, we'll come over and this and then we'll just hang out at the house and all. I'm like, cool, whatever. And my cousin then wanted to drink, and the two cousins I was with were underage. I was underage too. And then my cousin's homie was underage too. So we called our bigger cousin, and he was like 22 at the time. And then he's like, yeah, I'll buy you guys beer and all that. Just come over. Yeah. And I'm like, I had like that feeling, you know, like I just felt like nervous. I'm like, no, I'll stay home. And like, I'll just wait for you guys to get the beer and come over. He's like, no, let's go, dude. Let's go. I'm like, no, I'm good. He's like, stop being a pussy. Let's go. I'm like, ain't no fucking let's go. What's going to happen? So we start going. We end up getting the beer. Cousin buys it for us. We go back home. And on the way home, we get pulled over by a cop. And then they're like, oh, what are you guys doing? Like, oh, just going home. You know,
was this at nighttime?
This was at night in Phoenix. Yeah. And,
Phoenix.
Yeah. And then my cousin, the one that was driving, he's all tatted up too. So, like,
which cousin?
You never met him. His name's Martin.
Oh, never mind.
He's all like tatted up, like from like shoulders, arms, neck, everything. Yeah. So he looks like a straight up gangster, but he's not. And they're like, so like, what are you guys doing out here so late? Like bumping music in the car so loud, like we're just going home. We're hanging out with family. We're going home back home. And then he started flashing the light in the back. And he's like, who here is over 21? And we're like, and my cousin's like, I'm 20.
He's like, wasn't 21?
He wasn't 21 at the time yet. And he's all like, well, I asked who's 20 or older than 21. And they're like, no, we're underage. And he's like, okay, well, step out of the car. So they took us all out. And they're like, you know, it's illegal for you guys to be drinking all that. I could give you like a citation or even take you to jail for this stuff. We're like, I'm sorry, sir. Like, we were just trying to have a good time. We're going to go back home. We're like literally around the block. That's our house. Yeah. He's like, well, I'm not going to arrest you guys tonight or anything like that because you guys are telling me the truth. You guys aren't lying about anything. So you know what they made us do? What? They made us pour the beer out. All of it, like the 24-pack we had. Yeah. And we're like, oh, we were all sad.
Teach them a lesson.
Yeah, they didn't, though, because after that we went back home. And my other uncle, you met him, Baldo? Yeah, he comes all drunk as fuck with the other cousin that's older.
Yeah.
He's all like, "Where's the beer at?" I was like, "No, you wouldn't imagine what just happened, bro."
Mm-hmm.
And we told him the story. He's like, "Fuck that shit, let's go get more beer."
Damn.
So he took us and got more beer, and we came back and we just got messed up.
Shit.
But yeah, like I was saying, like it could have gone worse for us too.
Yeah.
But that's like a gut feeling. Like told me like don't go with them, but I still did. Luckily, it wasn't like bad.
Yeah.
But there's been times too where like you said, I have that gut feeling and I gone where we all got detained or like pull out the car and shit, and see my homie get arrested for like having shit on him, so like that. Damn. So I'm like, damn, I could have avoided all that, you know. Even though I didn't get in trouble, I could have just avoided not being in that situation. But you know, as a young kid, you know, fuck you.
You don't pay attention,
yeah.
I don't know if I've had. I know I've had times where like I should be like, maybe I should just stay home. If I still go out, I don't remember any at the moment. But like I hate it when I would do it. Like, man, I should have just stayed home, because then next thing you know, you're getting pulled over and you're all scared, or something happens, someone gets to a fight or someone gets shot or something like that. And then you're like, man.
You ever been to a party like where it's been shot up at?
Yeah.
That's just the
okay. It's scary because so it was like, I don't know, it was a backyard party. It was like packed, and then it was like back in the day when
Here in
like,
Mesa.
Yeah, it was back in the day when people were like still like gangbanging or claiming shit.
Thought they're the shit.
So we had got invited to a party with someone, and then we ended up at the house right there. And then I guess the people that were throwing the party, they were claiming a gang, you know. And then I didn't like them, not because of that, because some other stuff that happened.
Yeah, you know, you're gang banging.
They're all throwing on my sign. But anyways, we were there, and then we knew them, so we knew a few people that were just chilling. And next, you know, a bunch of people come. Like, it was like a whole like Project X party where everybody just comes in. It was like that. A bunch of people came in, and I guess it was like a bunch of Mexican dudes. You know, they're claiming, you know, Mexican gang.
Yeah.
So for a while, they're all just like at the backyard. One side was on one side, you know. So this side they're just looking at each other, like all like dogging each other. And eventually, someone came up to them, like kind of like in the movies. One of them goes up to like one person from one side and one person the other goes to
all the friction and stuff.
Yeah, they go like in the middle and they start talking. And then they had like two other dudes beside them each. Like, so like one dude and then two dudes on the side, both of them. And they start talking, and then next thing you know, start getting all like rowdy. And then fuck that. So like the Mexican dude, they just pulled out a gun out of his waist and it started shooting at the other dudes. But he fucking missed. Literally right in front of him, he missed everything, because everything, you see the shots, but you see the shots on the ground, and like the dirt would kick up. I was like, what the hell? And everybody started running.
He needs to go to the shooting range.
Yeah. He was literally right in front of him, like literally from like how me and you are.
Yeah.
And then everybody started running, and then I started running, and then everybody's trying to get to like the back door. It's like those windows, like the slides.
Oh yeah.
So everybody's trying to get into that like all on one, and then we all got through, and then I ran out, and my car was inside. It's a van. If you've been listening, people have been listening to me. I used to drive a van.
The Kendrick Lamar van.
The one in the album cover.
Yeah.
No, but back then I had the back window open, broken. And then it was me, my homie, and my cousin, and his homie. So like we all like three of us showed up, and like, where's my cousin? Where's Pac? Where's Pac? And we're by the car, and then all you hear in the darkness, I'm in here. He had already jumped in the back, in the van, through the back.
The broken window?
Yeah, so he went in through there. I'm like, fuck. So we jumped in, we dipped out, went to QT, and then we were just waiting outside, and you see the fucking helicopters heading towards the house. And you hear cops in the background, like just like sirens like going that way. I was like, fuck, man.
Damn, but anything ever, like no one got shot up though?
No, I don't think so. I didn't hear anything about it. But all I saw was the shots, and then, like I said, like he completely missed everything.
Yeah.
But I didn't hear anybody get hurt or like anything from that.
Yeah, that's good though. Because the one I went to, same thing like that. You know, we're just, I don't know what happened. We ended up going to this party. It was a nice party. Ended up going to the backyard, met some old homies of ours, and I was like, "Yo, what's up?" So we, chopping it up, talking and all that. And next thing you know, you just hear like argument inside the house. We're just looking at what the fuck, like, drunk people just beating them. And next thing you go, pop, 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 pop. We're like, what the fuck? And I just jump over the fence, and we're just running and all that and shit. And so I parked right in front of the house.
Yeah.
And we're running to there, but the funny thing is, by the time I ran to the car, I guess there was already a cop in the way, like in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure he probably got called for like noise complaint. So when the cop showed up, it parked right in front of my car.
Oh shit!
So I'm like, fuck, dude. So then I ran across to the other neighborhood and just hid under this RV, and I was just watching the whole time. And I get a call from my home. He's like, "Yo, where you at?" I don't know. I'm just hiding right here under this RV.
Mm.
And he's all like, where at? I'm like, just somewhere.
Mm.
And then I look up, and this guy's across the street from me, hiding on the neighbor's roof.
With the...
And I'm like, yo, I was like, and I flashed my light real quick. And I'm like, he's like, Eric, is that you? I'm like, yeah. I was like, what the?
Signal.
I was like, how the fuck did you get up there? I don't know, man. Like, my adrenaline just hit, and I just ran up here. But besides that, we ran to my car, and luckily we got in the car and we just took off before the cops were able to like know what we were doing. And then a couple like minutes later, we just kind of drove by again just to see what's going on. And then some kid was getting like taken out on the stretcher.
Oh, what the hell?
So I'm pretty sure he got shot up. Someone got like, I don't know. I don't think he died or anything. But he got shot though. And I'm like, damn, dude, like that could have been us, cause we were like from here, like 50 feet away. Like it wasn't that far from us. Imagine like it could hit any of us, dude. And ever since I was like, damn, bro, like.
And it's like that, something like your life changes forever.
Yeah, but it's funny though, cause I've had so many situations like that in my life as a young kid and teenager, where like I could have been the victim, I could have been hurt, and it's always like God bless that I've never been involved like that. Yeah. Like I see everybody get fucked over, and then I'm over here like, damn, I haven't been touched.
For real, that's how I felt too. Cause that's
like knock on wood, nothing happens nowadays. But back in the day,
I've been
in
a party situations like that where bad, like crazy shit happens. I was like, fuck, like I'm like, for some reason you just make it out good out of it.
Sometimes you're like, why did it not touch me? Or like, why did that not happen to me?
Yeah. And you hear something, someone got hurt, someone got
shot or arrested.
arrested.
Like that. So I was like, damn, dude. I don't know what it is, man. I think we're just blessed. We got experience and tell these stories.
Tell these stories for the future kids, you know?
For the ones that are here.
I had another question, too. I forgot what it was. Because I was watching, the first question came from Final Destination. I was watching it last night.
Yeah.
And then I was watching, like...
The first one?
Yeah, the first one. And then, like, the whole, like, when he had that vision and then he saved everybody. Yeah. The question is, so what if, like... Someone had a vision. You were like I said, at a party. Someone had a vision and like something happened. Like, hey, this will happen. I gotta get out. And everybody gets out. You walk out with them because you listen to them. So then that thing happens and like people like, let's say a lot of people got shot up. You could have been one of them. Would you be mad at them for saving your life or something like that?
I mean,
upset. I mean,
at that moment that everything's happening, if I'm excited.
Let's say you're having a really good time, like it's a good party. Yeah. Because in the movie, it's like, he saved that one of the dude's life, and like I was going like I'm not gonna thank you for saving my life.
Like the first one, where like he had that vision about the airplane crashing.
Yeah. Like have you seen it, right? The bully jock dude.
Yeah. Where
he's all pissed off. Like I'm not gonna thank you for saving my life. Yeah. So would you be mad at someone for saving your life? And like,
at the moment, no. Because I wouldn't know what's going on. Like, I can't see the future, so I wouldn't know what's going to happen. So at the moment, I'd be, like, pissed off. Like, bro, like, you just ruined our trip. Like,
yeah, cause, when stuff like that happens, the party's ruined.
But after seeing what happens, and, let's say we're on the airplane, and that shit happened to us. I'll be heated. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck? Like, I'm trying to go to Paris, whatever. And then now I got to sit here next to you. What? I see the plane take off. Yeah. And then I see the plane blown up. I'm like, fuck, like, I look at you. You know what, bro? You're not as crazy as I thought. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I mean, I'll thank him for that shit because you never know, dude. Yeah. And, like, going off of that, I was, like, reading this guy's, like, he had a book. I forgot what the book name was, but I was reading it. It was a while back. And he was saying, like, people... Oh, like, it's about the 9/11. Yeah. He was saying, like, so when 9/11 happened, he was saying, like, this one guy was, his wife wanted him to take the daughter to school. But the husband was like, no, I'm going to be late for work. Yeah. I can't take her. And the wife's like, please, babe, just take her. Like, I can't take her. Either she goes or she misses school. Yeah. And he's like, well, she's not going to miss school, so I'll take her. Yeah. I'll storms off with her, all pissed off and shit like that. And if he wouldn't have taken her to school, and he would have gone to work, he would have died in the Twin Towers. Yeah. And so for him to take the daughter changed like the whole scenario. Like him going to take the daughter, he was alive because of that. At the moment though, he was pissed off that the wife's making him do all that. And like another story was too, like this guy was walking to the Twin Towers, and I guess he got like coffee spill on him.
Yeah.
So he got pissed about it, so he had to go back home and change. If that wouldn't happen, he would have been on time and he would have died.
Damn.
And so that made me kind of think, like, now that's my mindset. Like, you know how sometimes you're driving in traffic and you get stuck in traffic,
Yeah.
you're like, bro, like, or someone's slow in front of you, like,
Yeah.
bro, like, get the fuck out of the way, like, you
Yeah.
get pissed off. Sometimes you gotta think about it. Maybe they're trying to.
This is a sign or something.
It's a sign or something.
Yeah.
Something major's happening before you even know that God or something's trying to tell you, like, it's not your time to go that way. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I literally was gonna say that because that's what I was thinking. But because me every morning, my routine is always the same. I get up, I shower, I get ready.
Yeah.
And I just have the door, get my stuff, and that's it. It's always the same thing, same road, same freeway, everything.
Yeah.
So like a few weeks ago, I had a flat tire on the way to work, and that's never like so like that never happens. It usually happens like I don't know, like some other time, But this time I got it, so I was like, what if this is like a sign or something, And that's what like I was gonna say. Do you think like when something like that happens, like to you, it's a sign or something? Like for example, you'll see you usually you get up in the morning, same thing routine.
Yeah.
You get up, you get ready, you start your truck, you warm it up. And then sometimes, like, you barely head out you back up and everything, and you head out. And let's say your battery dies or something happens to your truck, like, it doesn't stop working. And then it never happens, So, like, what if it's like, oh, this is a sign or something, Like, do you think that?
After I read that book, yeah. Before, no, because I'll tell you a story, too. It was, like, when I first started working with my dad. And so he had me driving the trucks.
Yeah.
And I remember this one day, it was not, I think we were living down here on no, it was on Mason Drive and Broadway. And he's like, go to, take the truck, go to go do what we gotta do. And the funny thing is I was heading out the neighborhood and there's a gas station right off on the corner, and then we always stop there to get gas. It was just okay. And you have to cross the intersection. And right when you cross the intersection, it's right on the corner. And so I was driving there and I stopped. And I'm like, fuck. I was like, I don't have my wallet. The light got red. I was like, where the fuck's my wallet? So like, luckily, if I wouldn't have stopped to look for my wallet, because I stopped right on the side, like the lights were still green. I stopped, and I was like, where's my? It's like fuck. Right when I stopped, two cars fucking crashed into each other.
Bro, that happened to me too.
And I'm like,
did I tell you that? Oh, go ahead. I'll tell you right now.
No. So yeah. So I was like, I looked at my worker. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
It's like if I wouldn't have stopped, that could have been.
You would have
like,
took off and
because I was like every time like I have the habit to like I get up and I'm like this when I'm driving, kind of check if I have my wallet or my phone. And when I got out of the neighborhood, I was like about like 100 yards away from the light, and I was all the way on the right side. So I kind of like there's no cars behind me at all. So like I was like doing this, like checking my pockets, and I was like my wallet. So I kind of stopped, kind of got a little bit more to the right, and I put my emergency lights. I'm like, dude, my fucking wallet. Right when I said that, I hear, and we look up and two cars crashing into each other, and that car was next to me. So I was like, damn, if I would have been like right next to him when that happened, he would have got hit, and I probably would have got hit too, dude. And I was like, damn, dude. And my worker's like, bro, I think we just got lucky on that.
Yeah, that's good. Because that happened to me, I feel like a month ago or two. Because I was on my way home from work.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but I kind of like had a red light, kind of get on my phone. And then.
Like when you're driving?
Yeah, like when I get at the light and it's red, I just get on my phone. Like,
yeah, I have that habit too.
I have it too. And then I was on my phone, I was on TikTok. And then. Have you been on your phone and you see the car like. You're not paying attention, but you're paying attention and see the car next to you move. So like, oh fuck, now it's time to go, And then as soon as I was at the red light, so as soon as the car saw the car next to me kind of move,
you thought the light was green.
Like, oh shit! So I looked up, and as soon as I was putting my phone down, I heard a boom, two cars crashing right in front of me. I was like, fuck, like that would have been like me too, same thing situation, because I was about to get up and go, And then the next thing you know, some fucking car right crashed, and then like literally got it right in front of me. I'm like, oh shit. And the thing too, I don't know how to react to it.
It's like when you see shit and you're like, yeah, I could have done this or I could have. Yeah. But when it happens in real life, you're like,
oh yeah, like you think about it when something happens, I'm gonna be like,
you watch movies like I would have done it different. Like why the fuck you did, you dumb bitch, whatever. And when it happens to you in real life or something like that, like you stay in shock.
Yeah, because that happened to me. Because it literally happened in front of me. It blocked the two lanes in the left. I was in the middle, so I could have gone. But I was like, fuck, do I get up to get out? Do I go help him out? Because I think the car next to me, the dude jumped out and ran to the car, the two other cars, and tried to pull people out. And he pulled one dude out. I think the dude that caused the accident.
Yeah.
He pulled him out, and then he was good. He was walking. And then he went to the other one with a truck. He was checking in on them. And then some other people got out, like, hey, call 911. And I was like, I got out. I was like, I'm gonna go help him out. And then I got back in my car.
You're like, fuck that.
Fuck this. I don't know. Everybody was already there.
Do you like when that shit happens? Like you said, dude, like
I froze.
do you feel bad if you take off?
Yeah,
like,
and I was like, fuck, dude, I stayed? Did I go?
Yeah.
And I just took off. I went home. Because I was literally down the street from my house. But I was like, everybody was already helping out, you know?
Yeah.
And the thing, too, that my lane was the only lane that could have gone, like, forward straight. And then the lane next to me was, like, the turn right lane, you know?
Yeah. So you thought you were probably backing them up or something like that?
No, other people were blocking the lane. So the people were, like, right next to me. They blocked the people behind them so they couldn't go. So if I would have moved, people would have been stuck there. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to go. Then people started, like, going behind me, you know, they started going. Yeah. Like, fuck it, it is what it is. Because there were already people there helping them out. Like 5, 10 people.
Yeah, I've had that happen, too, where I seen car crashes in front of me. I don't know what it is, but, like, maybe because I drive so much I drive so much that I always see, like, car crashes or, like, people. Oh, there's one time, my dad, I wasn't with him, but he was telling me this story. Because, I guess he was going to, like, somewhere, and he was telling me, like, this guy in front of... Oh, he was going to the dump.
Uh-huh.
And this guy in front of him was going to the dump, too. And I guess he had, like, something sticking out, like a 2x4 or something that's sticking out of his trailer.
Yeah.
Like, on the side. So his 2x4 was on the bike lane.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
And
okay.
I guess my dad was, like, trying to beep him because, like, there's this girl on the bicycle. Mm-hmm. And I guess the guy didn't see it. And I guess the 2x4 hit the lady in the head.
Shit.
And just knocked her out and stuff like that.
What the hell?
And the dude just kept going and going. And I guess my dad pulled over and was like, you need help? And so they had to call the ambulance because she was all, like, knocked out. She literally got knocked out.
No way.
Yeah. And my dad's like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I'm not going to just leave her. Like,
take off.
Because like, I saw it right, like, we were, like, right in front of it. And I kept beeping the guy because this thing was sticking out. And the guy would just, guess he didn't notice. Yeah. And my dad said he just hit her right in the back of the head. And then she just falls over the bike. Mm-hmm. And the bike just tumbles over her and she just gets knocked out. Damn. And luckily there's other people around there, like, we're just, like, because right where it happened, it's, like, this big building where it's, like, Boeing's, like, it's, like, airplane parts. Yeah. So I guess a lot of people were having, like, smoke breaks. Okay. So what happened, like, during lunch break or whatever it was, so they're out there. And he's like, luckily it wasn't for them. He's like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to call. I was like, call 911. I was like, I don't know the number. I was like, what do you mean?
No, you freeze.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because it all happened. So luckily there's people that actually called her there. And then, but the guy ended up getting caught up later on.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because one of the people that saw took down the license plate. Like, he recorded his plate real quick. So he ended up getting caught for it and shit like that. Damn. But the lady's cool now. It was on the news and shit. And so she just had, like, minor injuries and she got a concussion, but everything was all good.
That was crazy, dude. Like, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was like 5 months ago and shit.
Oh, it was recent?
Yeah, it was recent. It was just last year, yeah. And I was like, but if it was me, I would have, like...
No, yeah, I would have...
I don't know, I would have just driven off or
I would have stopped. I looked at her like, fuck, do I say, do I go? Like,
like, good luck.
Good luck. See you next time.
Yeah, but I know how it feels, man.
Nah, man, I froze. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do. Yeah. And when something happens too, like with someone that I know, like someone, like, they fall or something, or they're going through some shit, like, fuck, what do I do?
Yeah, like, have you ever seen, like, fights happen in front of you? And you're like, should I stop it or just let it go? Like, I've had that happen too.
Well, your Theo's dogs, Tongan Dozer?
Yeah.
They always fight. They're pit bulls, you know, so they're always fighting. And then
there's
this one time, Toxicon. Toxicon for dogs. This one time I was staying over, it was already nighttime, you know, and we were all about to go to bed. And then I guess, I don't remember if I was outside with him. And then the fucking dogs just started fighting, you know, and then I think they bite each other. You know how their jaws lock. So
yeah.
They're biting each other. So they wouldn't let go. He like, pull it. I don't know what to do. So like, go get Yvette, go get Junior. So I ran inside. I got him, and for some reason I grabbed my belt.
Were you gonna spank him or something?
I wasn't. I came back and then I came out with Yvette, and I'm like, oh my god, we were trying to pull him off. We couldn't pull him off because they didn't have collars back then. You know, they never put collars on. Now they do, but back then they couldn't pull him off. So we're spraying them with water, like we're hitting them, and I'm over here like trying to hit them with a belt.
Teaching them a lesson. Yeah. How'd you guys get them off then? They just stopped. They got tired.
I don't know what happened. We just got them off.
Shit.
I think she fucked them up. I mean, he fucked her up.
Yeah, I remember my old dog, Guy, when I used to have her. Yeah. She did the same thing. She kind of got out of the gate, and I was in the front yard, and the neighbor had her dog out, and it was like a Shar-Pei dog. Mm-hmm. So you know how that Shar-Pei have like a lot of skin?
Yeah.
And she took off. I'm like, fuck that. I was trying to grab her because she was running towards me to get the dog. She juked me, and she fucking just grabbed him by the neck.
Isn't that the story about that dog that she messed up?
Yeah. And then like my uncle's just was just screaming like I was like help me. He's like, I don't know what the fuck to do. So he just ran back in the house, and the lady's like, stop him. And I didn't know what to do, so all I remember just grabbing her by the neck and just choking her. Yeah. And I just pulled her and just slammed her, dude. Damn. And I'm like, it's all good, it's over. And then I look over and the dog's skin just like flapping. Damn. And I'm like, and I look at Gaia, she had like a big chunk of skin on her mouth. Yeah. I'm like, I'm sorry. And I gave her back the chunk to the lady. Fuck.
Here, maybe they can fix it.
They ended up doing surgery because it's a Shar-Pei, so it had more skin. Yeah. So they're able to like stitch it back up and all that.
Shit, that's good.
Yeah, but like it was just a reaction. Like they say, never get involved like in front of a dog that are fighting. Yeah. You either put water in their mouth or like something like they say deer antlers work.
Deer antlers? Who the fuck's gonna carry those? I got these deer antlers in my pocket.
Just waiting.
I was waiting for this moment.
Yeah, that's what my Slater was telling me. He's like, you use deer antlers. I'm like, where the fuck am I gonna get? Grab those. He's like, bro, we're in the city.
Hey, hold on, let me run a Cabela's real quick.
Yeah, right? Like, yo, dogs, hold up. I'll be back in a minute.
A fucking 3-hour trip.
But yeah, man, it's crazy, man, because it's like the adrenaline rush just hits you, and you don't know what to do. It just happens. Yeah. And I remember after that happened, I was like looking at myself, I was full of blood. And I thought I got bit, but it was just from that dog. That dog was just like bleeding like crazy. And I'm like, I think I got bit. My dad's all checking, like, no, me, you're good. Damn. But yeah, man, that shit was crazy.
I wanted to grab him and pick him up, like put him up high and just toss him.
Yeah. Well, that's what the after that happened, they told me never do that to a dog because dogs like choke him and pick him up. Yeah. Because what I did, they were like she had him by the neck. Yeah. So my problem was, or what I did wrong was when I grabbed her and choked her. She still had it by the neck, and I picked her up and slammed her. Oh, shit. So when I picked her and slammed her, she ripped it off. She ripped it off. Damn. That's why they say, like I said, usually put like water, like the antlers and stuff like that. So like, hopefully I don't have to see it again or have to be in that scenario again. Yeah, situation again. But yeah, man, dogs are crazy.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
What did you want to talk about earlier? You said something about TikTok or something like that?
Oh, you want to talk about TikTok?
Yeah. Well, it was last week before we went to Vegas. You know what happened? You saw the debate, right?
I didn't see
the debate, the hearing,
and all that for the Congress and all that. Yeah, I didn't really listen or watch it as much, but I saw like little clips about it on TikTok.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. No, but I was watching it at work live. I was like sneaking, like trying to watch it. Yeah, and that shit got me pissed, bro. Like, not for whatever was going on, but they wouldn't let him talk. Like he was trying to answer the questions, and they wouldn't let him talk.
Well, kind of how they did with Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, like
it's kind of like that, the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, damn, I couldn't watch it. And then it kind of ruined my day. But I was like, nah, tomorrow we're going to Vegas. I'm going to forget all about it. I wanted to talk about it back. We're going to do the podcast then, but we didn't get to. Yeah. But I'm saying, like, what did you think about, like what do you think about them trying to ban it?
I mean, this is my opinion. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
If it gets banned, it gets banned. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Either way, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, anything that you get on social media, they all have your records, they have all your files, they have everything you need. Yeah. The only thing about TikTok that's a big problem is that apparently it's like a security risk where like the Chinese are getting information from us and they're giving it back to like the Chinese and all that, the Russians and all that. That's what they're saying. That's why that's like the big problem. Like they say if you use your Apple ID and log in with it, like your Wi-Fi or anything like that, your TV gets hacked, your laptops get hacked, anything that's connected to the same Wi-Fi and all that, or the same IPA for, IPAs. IP, I'm already
thirsty,
thinking about
bro.
Yeah, the IP and all that. It's all connected with the TikTok. Yeah. So that's like the problem they're having, like where it's like a security risk.
Oh, that shit, yeah.
But I'm thinking about it though, like that's the same thing with like any other social
Facebook
media. Yeah.
And everything, yeah.
But I mean, in a way, if it gets banned, I wouldn't really care because I am a little addicted to it. Yeah. And like sometimes I catch myself being on it for too long. For real. More than I should be on. And then sometimes not even like, there's some interesting topics about it and all that. Yeah. But most of the time, just like swiping up.
But do you think one reason, though, the whole excuse is that whole security and like data information that they're telling over there? But do you think it's because of people, like what you see on there? Because I see a lot of like crazy shit, like people like sharing like theories and conspiracy theories, but also people actually sharing information about like medicine remedies and like stuff like that, like important people you don't see on like online, and they show news from other countries that shit's going on there more than they would show it on like on news, you know.
Yeah.
So like right now something's going on in Paris or France that people are rioting over there.
It's on
Something
TikTok.
happened, but it's none of that's on the news, like the actual news, and then everybody's on TikTok sees it. Like you can see it, I seen it, and then the thing too, like a while ago, remember the whole beginning war of Ukraine and Russia?
Yeah.
Like some people said, like when is it going to be a time where you can watch the war live, from like live in person from your phone, you know? Because the news doesn't show. The news shows like whatever they record what's going on, but they don't show like the live shit's going on, people getting hurt.
Yeah, the
like that.
news shows you what they want you to see.
Yeah,
And it's like a pros and cons with TikTok, because there is a lot of pros off of it. Like you get to learn, like DIY and stuff like that.
DIYs.
What is it called?
DIYs, like do it yourself.
Yeah, do it yourself kind of stuff like that, and also teaches you like education stuff and all that. But also, there's the bad side to it where it shows you like dumb people.
Oh yeah.
Doing stupid shit just to get viral hits and stuff like that. And then the thing about it in America is like it's mainly like trend stuff like that. Like it's nothing educational like it should be. Like from what I've seen and heard, if you go on in China's like servers and stuff like that on TikTok, it's all about like, oh, this person invented this, or this person bit this gold. You know, like it's like good in educational stuff. Like they want you to do better for yourself and all that. Now if you look at America's, it's all like dumb people doing the stupid ass dances challenges. It's like it's pointless.
Yeah,
it's like it keeps our brains small, and that's what the problem is too. That people are saying like they're throwing all the trash to us, while other countries are getting like the educational purpose of it, stuff like that. And that's the only thing I don't agree with. Like we should like have our own mind, like speak on our like what we want to talk about that, and then educate people and all that, and listen to stuff that we want to learn and listen and stuff like that. But it's like any video, if you've seen that's a conspiracy video or anything that's woke, it gets taken off like that quick. It gets red flagged.
And there's been videos of people actually like finding evidence about like real shit, like real stuff like going on with like government and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that shit gets taken out fast.
Well, like with the bankings, you see with the banks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I learned that off TikTok.
Yeah.
And then I went back to the video, and the sound was off. Like the sound got removed. And I'm like, it's just telling you what's actually happening with the banks. Like we're like they don't have the money. Like say me and you, like say, like 20 people, 20 of us go and get our money out, all of it.
Yeah.
They'll be like, well, we don't have that money right now. And like, what do you mean? Like it's my money. How do you not have my money saved? Because they use the money, our money. They use it for other stuff.
Yeah.
So technically, they don't have that money in their possession as it is right now.
You know what happened to Soldier Boy? I saw a video.
Oh, what happened?
He was trying to like, well, he's rich, you know, so he was trying to like pull out a lot of money, like a big chunk of money, and like he went to I don't know which bank he went to, but he like, sorry, like we only have a certain amount of money in cash, so this is like, I think they owe him like $10K or something like that. I don't know how much it was, a little bit. He was trying to pull out way more, like a bunch of money, you know, because he's a rapper and all that. So he's like, what do you mean? Like he made a video. He was like I forgot what bank it was, but he was like, fuck this bank because they didn't give me all my money. You know, this is my money. Why can't I pull it out? What do you mean you don't have my money? You know, because they only gave him like a little bit, like a little fraction of the money. Like this is how much we have here. You know, so like he was complaining like that the money wasn't like there. You know, because they like you said, like they take your money and they put it somewhere else.
Yeah, well, going off that, there's this guy too. It was a video where he did the same thing.
Yeah,
I think he was trying to tell like 50K or something like that.
Yeah.
And they're only able to give him like 25,000. And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, well, you have to wait another couple of days, 3 or 4 days, for us to get that money, get that amount and give it to you. He's like, what do you mean? Like, shouldn't my money be saving your like? So yeah, but the way the bank works, you know, we gotta put some away offshore, you know, just kind of spread it out that way. It's not all just in one bank.
Yeah.
And then like he had to like wait a couple days or weeks to get his money, like the rest and a half. He's like, bro's all like, it's my money. Like I needed it right now for a business.
That's
like,
stupid.
Like an investment. He needed it for an investment, and they couldn't give him. So he got fucking pissed. Yeah. And I guess when the video ended, I guess he basically told him like, I want all my money out and I'm done with this bank. Shit like that. Like he's like, I'm closing my accounts with you.
You know, like I never like save my money in the bank. Like I have my money. Let's say I get paid.
Yeah.
And then I have whatever I pull out money to save, I pull it out and save it like in my own like in my home, you know.
You have your own bank at home.
My bank, the bank of Dro.
Yeah.
I never save that money in there. I never open a savings. I just have my checkings. So I get my money from my checkings and whatever money I save up, I leave it at home. I've never like gone and deposited like my whole money. Like, oh, here I'm gonna do savings, put it all in a bank. For some reason, I never did that. Like, I just had a feeling, nah, why am I gonna?
Yeah, I used to do that. Put all my money into the account.
Yeah.
And just the last 2 years or so,
Yeah.
I bought myself a little good safe, and then I've been putting all my money in there now, and I do have money in the bank, but it's just for like emergencies. Like say I forget cash or something, I need my debit card or whatever, and then I do use credit cards, so that's why I have enough money in the account. So where I need to pay off my credit card, I could pay it off without no problems.
Yeah.
But like most of my money stays like in the house, or the funny thing is I have different spots.
Yeah.
Like I have some here, I have some over there, like my parents, and I have some somewhere else.
Heading in the backyard.
Yeah.
Dig it up.
It's all mold and stuff when I take it out 2 years later.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how like I have money like spread out everywhere.
Yeah.
Because like I understand that something could happen one day where I get robbed.
Yeah.
But if I put my money into the bank, I'd rather take my chances of getting robbed than putting my money into the bank. Because if it goes to the bank, that money disappears like that quick.
Yeah.
And if you ever do want, like, say you want to take it all out,
they don't have it.
Yeah, and then what's gonna happen? Like
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like all that shit I learned from TikTok. Like I don't know. Like supposedly like they're trying to do like the whole like transfer like the money. Instead of like your money's gonna be useless, like your paper money.
Kind of be like
they're trying to make the CD like fucking like electronically.
Yeah, kind of like crypto kind of style, like the Bitcoin.
They want to do that
like
now,
yeah.
and like I don't know, like it's crazy how people aren't aware of that shit. You know what I mean? Like it's people say conspiracies are whack, like oh no, don't believe that shit, but something actually has happening.
Yeah,
that's what's happening right now. So I don't know, like it's crazy how people out there like don't know about anything like that's going on. They're like blind.
Yeah, well that's
they just follow like everything, like oh my life is perfect. I just go to work, this and that, and I don't know, but they don't know what's going on behind doors, and then like
that's how I always think about it. It's crazy how naive people are to like what's happening.
Yeah.
Like we might know, like me and you probably know a little bit more than they do. But imagine the people that study this and like eat and sleep on just conspiracy and like what's going on. Like they're so woke, like they know more shit than we do. And like then the people that do, like just live their life just to live it like 9 to 5, like family, like it's the American dream. Yeah. But at the same time, they don't realize how much like screw they're getting over with the governments like that. Yeah. And that's how I always look at it too. I'm like, that's why, like Jasmine, like my girlfriend, she does a lot of like natural products like shampoo.
Oh yeah. She was telling me that at the hotel, cause you don't like the deodorant she bought you. So like, hey, she was telling me I got these lotions, I got the deodorant.
Oh, and she was telling you about the spice and stuff like that.
Yeah, she's telling me because I don't trust like. She's read all the shit, the ingredients that goes into it.
It's bad, dude. Yeah.
And she gave me that. So here, take the. Eric doesn't want it. So if you want it, there's a deodorant. It's like all natural shit. I was like, damn.
Yeah, like with the toothpaste, member.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of tastes gross, but it's all natural, like ingredients. It's like no, it's not preservative. Like what's the word?
Fluoride.
No, it's like it's not chemicalized.
Oh, yeah.
There's not like shit that's bad for you. And like same with like the food and all that. That's how we do we get our own chicken, we grow our own vegetables and stuff like that. Yeah. And like for the longest, I was so like naive to it. Like I didn't care about it. Like I'm just trying to eat. And like when I got with her, like the more and more I'm kind of like watching her and listening to what she's telling me. And I like the funny thing is now that we're eating a little bit better and stuff, I do feel better. Like my body feels good. Like I mean, there's times we have cheat days and all that, but out of all this stuff, like even when we don't use any plastic cups or anything like that.
Oh yeah, no plastic.
It's all glass. Yeah, because the plastic has all the little. It's all chemical stuff inside. So when you warm it up or it gets hot with the water in it, it goes into the water stream.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's people out there that don't know about this shit, you know. Yeah. And obviously you're not gonna hear from the news or anything.
They're so blind to it.
Yeah, and then I was thinking at work, well, obviously you have your job, and I don't know about your people, but like at work, I work with a bunch of different people. And I wonder, like, sometimes I think, like, stand there and think, like, damn, how many people know that this is just, like a rat race, you know? You just go to work, you pay your bills, and that's it. Like, how many actually know that there's more behind, like shit going on behind closed doors that they don't know of, you know? They're unaware of. Yeah. And, like, I don't know, like, Like, what do you mean? Do you know what I mean?
No, yeah, that's how I feel too. Cause like
I'm saying, is there other people that out there? Like, I'm not saying I don't like the word woke because it's weird. It's like the weird people that like other people. But
more,
like, how many
we're
people
more aware
of the shit that's going on?
Yeah.
You know, and like I'm always thinking like, how many people like in here are aware of that? You know,
Yeah.
they just think, oh, it's just a normal life. You work and then you go home and that's it. You know, they don't know what's going on. Like the bad shit is going on. Like I wonder, like, damn, how many of people out there, like in here, like are aware of this shit? You know,
probably a lot of Americans.
think so? Like, oh,
I would say at least 70%.
like they're like, oh, like
They
the
live.
government's bad. And all
Yeah,
that
no.
shit.
At least I think at least 7% of the people are like, I don't want to say brainwashed, but let's say brainwashed.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get my bad. I could have the whole thing brainwashed. There it goes.
Yeah. That's
The whole
that's
about
the word.
rambling, like
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to that
Oh,
brainwash.
okay, yeah. I mean, you could say they're brainwashed because like
Yeah.
it's
My
like
bad,
why,
bro.
why do you think they
I'm
call
drunk.
why do you think
I'm
why do you think they call TV programs? Because it's
Yeah.
programming you
We're getting
to
deep.
yeah.
Put my tinfoil hat on.
For reals, man. They're probably listening to us right now.
You know, Feds is listening.
Yeah, I'm turn my phone around. But yeah, I feel like that's what it is though, because like everything's so programmed in this world. Like, it's like look at it this way. You know, when you're younger, and then you have those parents that are like really really strict,
Yeah.
and like you have those homies that parents aren't that strict.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you hang out with that homie's doing like bad stuff and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But in the homie's eyes, it's all good because their parents allowed it.
Yeah.
So for him, it's like he thinks he's not doing anything wrong. But when your parents see you're trying to follow his footsteps, your parents are like, no, don't do that because that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what's happening now. Like the people that are living life by the government's rules and all that think it's okay. But then they look at the people that are trying to like
breaking the rules.
Not break the rule, but try and get out of that system.
Yeah.
And switch to their own lane.
Mm-hmm.
They look at us like, oh,
You're weird.
You're weird. You're not following the law. You're a criminal and this and that. It's like, no, bro. It's like, why am I gonna? In this world, there shouldn't be any laws, any rules or any regulations. Of course, it's like everybody knows like the non-spoken laws, like don't kill, don't rob, like stuff like that. But I'm saying like, why can't I just go do my own thing? Like, like
why can't I, instead of like money, why can't I just trade my cow for like 10 chickens, you know?
But it's because we've been programmed and brainwashed to where like money is everything.
Yeah.
But it's a piece of paper that doesn't mean shit. And it sucks that we're a victim of it because we need to have that money to survive. And that's why one day I want to make so much money, not a lot, but enough to where I'm comfortable, and just get my own land and pay everything off and just live off the grid a little bit.
That's what I want to do.
That's what I want to do because like, it's like the reason why we're so depressed and like we have all these like problems and shit like that in this world and society is because people want to live the life everybody lives, or they want to have all this money and all that, when in reality all that doesn't matter. All that matters is like enjoying yourself, getting to know who you really are, who your family, your surrounding is, and just living the life you want to live. But nowadays, like there's rules to shit, and it's like it's hard for you to be who you want to be without being judged or being like look as a criminal, so like that. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and also just because I feel like I'm like that. Like I have to feel like I have to follow the rules or the laws, you know. And if I break them, I'm scared because I'm gonna go to jail or I'm gonna get in trouble. Like I feel like you can't break out of it, you know.
Like I understand. Like
set me free.
Yeah, like I understand. Like I said, like the bad criminal stuff. Like that's always that's like an unspoken law, an unspoken rule. But just like if I want to go to the store and get like food, why can't I just get the food and be like, yo, bro, can I trade you like couple wood, like firewood, or do you want brick, cement, whatever? I'll trade you this for my wood. And that's cool. Or hey, bro, can I like, I'll help you with this, and you just give me this food. Like just trade stuff like that. Instead, if I take the food, I get arrested because I'm stealing. And it's like, bro, it's like, it's not stealing if I'm helping someone else doing that, you know. But instead, we have to follow like this whole regulation of what's the word? I can't think of the word, but it's like we gotta follow the law. Yeah. But the laws are just there to keep people in place and not let them do what they ever want to do in life. And that's why people are like so stuck where they're at. Like me personally, I would like to travel and do all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard when you don't have the money.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, why can't I just like take my car and just get free gas, and just head out and do what I want?
Yeah.
And like, if someone needs help, well, like, hey, bro, like, if we go to a gas station, like, hey, mom, can you help me with this and that? And I'll give you some gas. Cool. Why can't we do that? Like, if people want to do that, we get in trouble for it.
Oh
like,
yeah.
No. Like, no, you can't do that. Stupid. And so, why can't I just trade you my gum for a piece of candy bar or something?
Here's like fucking 2 bags of cement.
Yeah.
Let me get like
have you seen the Book of Eli?
No. Yeah, I know it's something, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, so like he's like, he trades like this battery or like this something. He trades something for like this to recharge his battery or his walkie-talkie or something like that. And he's like, well, I got some stuff for your lip, so you don't have chapped lips. Like, okay, I'll charge your battery for that. Why can't we just do like trades like that?
Yeah.
And still the money. Because like they say that we don't have money in this world, but money gets printed like that crazy.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's not even worth anything.
It's not. Sorry, we're just going off topic with the
Off topic.
like shit like that.
Damn, what did we start off with? The TikTok?
The TikTok, yeah. We just went off of fucking.
Because we're all fucking all the videos we watch.
Yeah, and we could keep going deep into it, but yeah.
Let's go deep. Let's get fucking conspiracy. The conspiracy episode.
For reals, huh? Just turn into a conspiracy podcast.
For reals. Fucking put our tinfoil hats on.
Yeah, man.
I actually want to do that. Like let's say this podcast pops off. There's gonna be like the podcast that we just sit around and talk whatever, and then I actually want to do a podcast that just focuses on like crazy weird stuff,
Kind of make this like into like internal podcast, like just the boys talking. Then
then you're like, oh, tune into the other podcast. You can listen to like where we talk about like conspiracies, like fucking aliens, monsters, and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I'm really like fascinated about all that too.
You know what's crazy? I've always been like fascinated with that stuff since I was little.
I have too.
Cause I was like, I never liked reading any books. The only books I like to read were like the Goosebumps books, and then the other one the
scariest
stories to tell in the dark.
Yeah.
Those are the only books I love to read.
It's like the white and black.
Yeah,
with the red. Yeah.
The only books I like to read. Any other book, like I don't want to read this shit.
Yeah, I used to read shit like that too.
And then like alien books and stuff like that. And then when I got like a computer, I started watching YouTube. Like, oh, look at all this shit. And I started getting into all that.
I don't know. I've always been into it. I think people are fascinated with things that they don't know, but want to know what like the outcome of it.
Right.
Like people talk about like aliens and stuff like that. Like I want to believe that aliens are real, but I won't know until like I actually see one.
Yeah.
Or like, what if we already seen some?
We should go hunt some in Sedona. They do like the alien. Like where you go up to like a group of people.
It's like a tour or something?
A tour. You go up to like some mountains.
Like a legit one? Really?
And you go look up at the skies. You can see like all that stuff.
But I'm saying, like, do you think that's real? Like,
yeah.
Or do you think it's
like,
all?
My mind's so fried with conspiracy theories. I don't know what's going on, and I don't let it get into my life. Like, oh, something happened in conspiracy theory. Like, this happened because of that.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if aliens are like fucking us, like from the future, or if aliens come from another planet, or what if we're not even a planet? We're just a simulation, or what if we're like just stuff like that. So like, I don't even know anymore.
No, that's how I think too.
I'm just like, whatever happens. If aliens are real, they come from a different planet or universe.
Yeah, going off here. The aliens.
Yeah.
If you do believe the aliens are real, do you think they walk among us?
Yeah, they should have by now.
Yeah.
If it happens, like they came, like they've been here for forever, like Roswell, like crash landed, and the government knows about everything.
No, like, it was a weather balloon. What are
you talking about, man? I don't know, man.
We might get shout out for this, but I feel like I feel like the higher power, like the government, I feel like they're not people. I feel like it's like
they're not real, huh?
I feel like it's something that I don't want to call like a higher energy, but I feel it's something higher that we can't describe, our brains can't wrap around it. It's like I don't think it's human beings are running the country or the world. I feel like it's something more
like what, lizards. The lizard people?
Who knows? I just feel like it's not like humans like us. I feel like it's something. They might have human bodies, but I feel like deep down inside of them, they're not fully humans. I feel it's like something different. And I've always thought that, like, because I don't know, man. Just
you think because they don't seem like humans?
Not that. I feel like I don't know, man. When I get too high, I get into like my thoughts and like, damn, like. I feel like
go off, man.
I feel like all this is a game to them. Like, it's like they get rich off all of us, but like to them, money doesn't mean shit.
It's like just power.
Yeah, power, and that's all it is. Like in this world, everybody just wants to have power and respect. And I feel like that's how it is with the government. Like they don't give a fuck about us. They're on their own fucking world. They're doing their own thing, but they love the power. They love the respect that they get from like other countries. Yeah. I feel like that's how it is. Like it's not even like to them. It's all a game. Yeah. Like let's see how we could fuck everybody up and still laugh at it because at the end of the day, it's not affecting us. I feel like that's how I see it.
What's the crazy conspiracies you like came up on? Conspiracy theory.
Can't think of any, but I've come upon crazy ones. Yeah, like the pyramids stuff like that. I've done that. Like how they just ended up finding like a new chamber too. Oh yeah. Some of that, and then I don't know, just a lot of things. Like a couple years ago, we went to Cancun, and we went to go see the pyramids. And I think what was it called? Don't quote me, but I think it was called Tulum. It's somewhere in Tulum. Yeah, there's some pyramids out there. But when we got a guide, and he was telling us that they used to play this one game where they hit it with their hips, and they gotta make it to like this little circle. Oh yeah. So the way to win that game is by making like scoring all that. And I guess the team that loses ends up getting sacrificed. Oh shit! They get sacrificed for their gods and all that, and they volunteer like they want they accept to get sacrificed because in their culture it's like it's a good thing to get sacrificed because it's for a higher power. And then a conspiracy theory is like, are they doing it because they're brainwashed? It's like a cult, or they really do think that there's an actual God out there, or like something that they believe in. Yeah. Or is it like someone telling them like, hey, if you guys do all that, you're gonna go to heaven, or some random guy just telling them, and then everybody starts believing in it, and then it just goes off of that. So like 10 years ago, or like 10,000 years ago, some guy started this rumor, like if you sacrifice these, you'll have gold and riches. Yeah. And over time, like it just goes off generations.
Oh, like you're gonna keep passing it on.
Yeah, and then they're like, well, they saw God, or they saw our spiritual stuff like that. Yeah, it has to be real. Like stuff like that. Like that's how I feel like we really don't know until we actually. I'm a firm believer in like spirits and like karma and all that. Yeah. But at the same time, like I want to see it. Believe it. Like
I was gonna say that because I want to see stuff. Like I believe in like ghost aliens and weird creatures and stuff like that. Yeah. But until I see it, I won't believe.
Yeah. I believe like in a high energy, like bad vibes and stuff like that. I
want to see Bigfoot. Like when we go camping, I want I hope I see.
You see, Bigfoot
stuff like that.
I think that was made up.
Think so?
See, that's one conspiracy theory that Bigfoot. I think it could have been some tall guy had a big foot and that just probably stepped, and then someone just kind of made a big story to scare kids or something like that.
Oh, like it came off like a little like kind of El Cucuy.
Yeah, or like Llorona.
La Llorona. Yeah. Stuff like that.
I feel like
a folktale.
Yeah, I feel like that would just like scare people, or like just to like to make a good story. Yeah. Like, have you seen the movie Big Fish? No. It's like where like this kid tells a story and it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's like a big lie. So instead of telling the truth, he keeps telling lies and lies to get big, and it becomes a big lie story. But then it's like it's so interesting because you feel like it's true, and people hear him out like and like that could actually be true, like That's how I feel like these stories were, like they did them on purpose, just to like pass the time or like start like a story, like just use your imagination, stuff like that. Yeah. That's how I feel like those stories started.
Yeah. Have you had a family member tell you like, oh, something happened to them? Like, obviously, like, because me and you were both like Hispanic, Latino, whatever. Yeah. So we always had those people, the uncle, or grandma, grandpa, like, oh, when I was little, I saw this or something happened. Have you ever had anyone like tell you that? Like, any scary stories?
Oh yeah. You know what I mean? Just recently, really? About a month ago too.
Well, we went to let it off, boy. All right, okay. My bad.
So we went. It was in Rocky Point. Rocky Point. Always shit happens out there. We went about like a month and a half ago, and they're like good family friends of ours. And we were staying in their trailer while they stayed in their house, and it's the same people that own the casino. Remember I was telling we talked about it a couple podcasts ago.
Episode 15.
Something like that.
It's episode 17. Yeah.
Yeah. And so we were just talking and stuff like that, and I don't know how we got into a topic about like talking about like ghosts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess her son, like I think I don't know if he has the ability or it just something in him where he sees things, and her mom didn't believe in it at first until she kind of saw it firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were talking and all that. And she's like, I have a video. I was like, what do you mean you have a video? And so the way it started was because she has cats. And we went to like deep conversation about what cats are, like, you know how cats are evil and all that?
Yeah.
And then she hates cats. She never wanted cats. But for some reason, this one cat kept going back to the house.
Mm-hmm.
She kicks him out. Cat kept going back to her son, only to her son. So he's like, Mom, can I just keep the cat? She's like, keep him, you feed him, it's your cat.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, she said, like, anytime he slept or he'd go anywhere, the cat would follow him.
Dang.
And I guess one night he was sleeping and the cat would stay on, like, right by the edge of the bed and just looking at him.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess her mom said one night she woke up because she was sleeping next to him. And I guess she woke up that she saw, like, a big shadow over her son. And the cat, like, jumped on top of the son and the shadow just took off.
What the heck?
And that's, like, it's like, mijo, that's, like, the first time I actually, like, saw something like that where I, like...
Oh, but that son will say he would see things, right?
Her son would see things, but she kind of, like, just kind of brush it off. Like, no, like, it's just, you're, like, your mind, you're overthinking things, so you probably see things at night.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, that night, I actually saw a shadow, or, like, it looked like an old man over him, looking at him, trying to get into his body, or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And then the cat, like, hissed and jumped on top of the sun. And then the shadow just takes off, and the sun wakes up.
What the heck?
And I'm like, Frozen, like, yeah. And she's like, if you don't believe me, I'll show you a video of something else that happened.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the mom said that?
The mom said that.
Uh-huh.
So they have a little casino, and it's like a casino, and then it's also like a little like a little store where you could buy like chips, sodas, like a
tiendita?
yeah, a little tiendita they have too. So it's like kind of both in one.
Yeah.
And so he went in there to get like just chips, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And in the video, you see the cat going in first. So the kid turns on the light, you see the cat going in first, and then his back hairs stand up, and it still goes up.
Mm-hmm.
And all you see in the video, you see like a little blur run across the screen.
What the heck?
And then the kid doesn't notice it because by the time right when he turns on the light, you can see it. And then he's getting the soda and chips, and where he's at, right in the corner, right on top of the shelf, you just see a bag of chips just fall to the ground, and the kid just looks up and then just runs out. And then when he runs out, you see the cat looking up, and you just see the shadow run outside the door, and the cat like jumps up and runs out.
What the heck?
And then I was like, and I saw it again. I saw it like 3 or 4 times, like slow, and it looks like it's like a human running, like towards the kid.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, damn,
that's scary.
yeah, it's crazy shit, huh?
Well, let's go do shit. Like, no, I'm not go.
Don't go do fuck that shit.
No, I don't want to do that. When I was younger, I wanted to let's go ghost hunting, but I never thought of like she could come back with you.
Yeah,
But there's this place over there in Buckeye. It's called Stardust Ranch. Have you heard of it?
No, I never heard of it.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Those videos. You never heard of it?
You heard it? You heard
No.
it? No, I haven't heard of that.
No, it was. I guess it's abandoned now because.
You done it or not?
Huh?
Have you been there or not?
No, I want to go because supposedly, the story is this guy and his wife. Like this was back in the early 90s. They moved over there from like some other state, and then they bought the ranch because they wanted a ranch to like for they wanted to raise horses, like heal them and raise them, whatever. What's it called when you like rehabilitation for horses?
Oh yeah.
So like they bring horses that are
Kind of like a century.
Yeah, like-
what's a sanctum or something like that?
yeah, I don't know, like sanctuary
I don't know.
well they want to take care of them and like recuperate them from like they've been
This is called a retreat.
retreat. There you go. Anyways, so they wanted that. So as Arizona, the desert's all like just dirt, so
Yeah.
like they couldn't like grow stuff or anything like that. So they moved there, and then the first day they moved there, the people they noticed that all of people's furniture is still there, like everything, beds, everything, all type of furniture. So he calls the realtor or whatever, like, hey, what the heck? The people left all their stuff here. Like we need to move out because we need the stuff out because we need to put our stuff in, Like, all right, go to town for like a few hours. I'm gonna call them to see what happens, So they go, and they come back later on at night, and then they see that the stuff is all gone. So they're all right, they're happy. So they go out to the back because they had a pool. and then they saw like all the stuff was in the pool, like all the furniture, everything was.
All
in the
their
pool.
stuff?
Oh no, the stuff that was in the house.
Oh shit!
So it was in the pool. So he calls the dude again, like, "Hey, what the heck? Why'd you throw everything? Why'd they throw everything in the pool? Like this and that." So like, all right, don't worry, we'll get it situated. So I don't know what happens. Like they get it all situated, you know, and then I think a few days later, the guy, the owner, he's like outside, he's doing cleaning or something, and the dude walks up to him out of nowhere because they live in the middle of the desert. It's Buckeye, you know, it's all like desert over there.
Yeah,
it's a ranch. So he walks up to him like from like the street or something. He like, hey, who hey, who the hell are you? Cause he saw the guy had like a knife, like a sword or something on him, and he was like, oh, I'm here to protect you guys from the monsters. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what? He thought it was crazy. Like, yeah, I'm here I protect this place from all the monsters.
just like a random guy.
It's a random guy. I guess they had like a shed in the back, so he lived there, I guess, supposedly. No, get the heck out of here. You don't live here. It's our house, you know. Like, you're gonna regret this. So he leaves. You lost, boy. So like whatever that happens, and then later on, like he's gone. Shit starts happening. Like they see like UFOs. They see like ghosts. They see like they supposedly said they saw like like Roman times. Some dude like people walking like in there somewhere out there, and then shit starts happening in their house, like stuff like flying,
like paranormal
stuff. They see aliens, and like there's a lot of abductions. That they almost got abducted by aliens, and it's all here in Boca. And I want to go see it.
It's still standing, the house?
I think the ranch is still there. It's
the
a ranch, yeah.
We should check that out.
I want to tell them, hey, let's go at nighttime.
We did one like that too, where we used to live here on Mesa Drive in Broadway. It was like an old potato factory or orange factory, something like that.
Oh, the Sunkist one? Like they had an orange factory.
Yes.
Orange soda kind of place.
Yeah. It's like off Extension kind of. It's like between Mesa Drive and Extension. And
yeah. Uh-huh.
I did it. They had like little it was during Halloween. They had like little ghost tour and all that, and we did it. But I didn't see shit. They said it was haunted. It looked creepy as fuck though, because it was abandoned. It looked creepy as fuck, but I never saw shit like that. And I was like, this is like it was a waste of money. But I want to like actually like. I mean, I'm scared, but I kind of like I like stuff like that. You know, I like to see and envision, like look at stuff, see if that's actually if you get to see like ghosts and stuff like that. Yeah. Like have you been to Old Town San Diego?
Well, yeah, we went together.
Do we?
Yeah, we did. When we went to school.
Oh yeah.
The house that was haunted. And
the Whaler.
Yeah, we did the waiting house.
Yeah, yeah.
We did a tour.
So yeah, okay, so
How could you forget, man?
I don't know, man. It's been what was it like fucking like 6-7 years back?
Way back, 2018.
Yeah, no more.
No, that's 2018 because I remember I was turning. I forgot 26 something like that.
Was that when we did the San Diego trip?
Yeah,
okay, yeah. No, 17.
No, 2016, 2018.
Okay, around
2018 was a good year for me.
Not for me.
I remember that year.
It wasn't good for me. But yeah, they were trying to like take pictures. You know, you'll see like little orbs and stuff like that. And in that house, we took pictures, and I saw a bunch of orbs. And then I showed the guys like, yeah, those are like spirits. Like they're walking among us right now, so like that.
I don't know. Yeah.
Because back in the day, the house that we went to, I guess the courthouse was also like where they killed the people. Like that's where they hanged them and stuff like that. And I remember when I took a picture. The courthouse was in the bottom, so we went upstairs. Yeah. And remember?
I remember the courthouse. Yeah, okay, now I remember.
Yeah,
that.
so you go upstairs. Yeah. And there's like a little window. Yeah. And right there, I took a picture.
Outside, huh?
Yeah, and it's like a little girl standing there. I don't have the picture. It's on my old phone. Yeah. But you could tell, right? Like you can't really tell it's a girl, but until you like kind of zoom in and kind of look at it, it has like a little. It's blurry, but you can see like a little circle, but like a little girl like with the like her feet in the dress. I don't remember that. You don't remember that?
But I remember that time, the same night we went down to the old cemetery they had in downtown.
Yeah, that too.
And then that's when my phone started acting weird, like it was like glitching, and it was brand new.
Ghosts are fucking up with your
signal. I was trying to take a picture of my phone. Like, I'm going to take one for, like, Instagram, put it on a story. Yeah. And then every time I take a picture, it would, like, glitch. It would just freeze, and, like, a bunch of glitching would happen. And then I would have turned it off and do it again, and same thing would happen.
Well, that's how I felt, too, with my phone. I was taking pictures. Like, why the fuck am I getting, like, these little... I thought it was, like, little, like, dust, like, the little particles like that. And I kept cleaning. I was like, why the fuck I keep getting all these things? And so I asked her, God, my yo, I was like,
what's going on?
Yeah, it's like my phone keeps capturing this stuff. He's like, hey, those are the spirits.
They're coming for you.
Yeah, you better run. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, those are the spirits. Like, sometimes you can see them, like, in shapes, but most of the time they're just in circles like that.
Yeah.
Like little orbs. I'm like, what?
Let's go back. I want to go back to San Diego, bro.
I do, too. I've been
fun,
talking to my girl about that. I want to go back to Old Town and just hang out.
Investigate.
Yeah.
And rent it out. Hey, can we investigate tonight?
Put
Do a
on my-
podcaster?
Put on my thinky cap and look around. See what we find.
Do a podcast. Leave a mic for the ghost or something. Come sit down with us.
You think if we do that, we'll catch some voices?
I want to. That'd be cool.
That
I
should
have
be-
I have other recording shit like we can like leave. You know,
Trying to go
record.
full Ghost Adventures over here and shit.
We can start something. Branch out.
Yeah, fuck that shit crazy.
Put me on some ghost adventures.
Like I like all that. Like I'm interested in
Yeah.
all that, but it
Uh-huh.
also scares me too.
Oh yeah, it's scary. Yeah, like I was saying when I was younger, like I fuck it, let's go ghost hunting. Let's go to these abandoned places. I didn't think like I was thinking come back with you. So now that I'm older, I'm like, oh hell no, I wouldn't want to go.
Yeah, that was me too. Like back in the day, off of the freeway. Like, excuse me. Off the freeway.
Mm-hmm.
If you get off on Greenfield, there's this old two abandoned warehouses back in the day. It was like probably like 15 years ago, and I remember we used to go up there and tag.
Oh shit.
I thought I was a little tagger back in the day, you know, little stupid ass little name stick shit like stick
What
figures
was
and
your
stuff.
name? Eric Grizzly?
No, it was Crook.
Crook?
Yeah,
No.
because I used to wear crooks and castles a lot.
Oh yeah.
That's stupid shit, you know.
Yeah.
I don't like to talk about that. But I remember we
Leave
went
in the
to
past.
we went to this abandoned warehouse, and we were going in there. You know, it was scary, dude. Like we walked to the second floor and there's holes and stuff like that.
Oh shit.
And I remember this one time I was walking and like it just cracked, and my foot went through the hole, like through the ceiling. I'm like, oh shit. And like to this day, like now that I'm older, I'm like I wouldn't go back to that warehouse. Like shit would freak me
Do
out.
some crazy shit.
Yeah, because back in the day we didn't give a fuck. We were just walking through it
Yeah.
like being kids.
Mm-hmm.
But like now that I'm older, I'm like I wouldn't go back.
For real though.
I don't know. Fuck that. I'll be more scared now than back in the day.
I wouldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, and there we used to go there all the time too, just to like hang out, smoke, and
Really?
just tag on the walls and shit. It's not. They're not there anymore. They turn them down, but yeah.
No, but I really want to go to Sedona and do like the UFO tour. I mean, seeing like when they look at UFOs and stuff, like look up in the sky.
It's a UFO
Sedona.
tour.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Let's
man.
do it. Let's start a little ghost like.
You think
paranormal.
that's true though? You think they actually seen things out there?
Yeah, like, oh, you weren't there. We went out. I went out like back in the day, like went to Saguaro Lake late at night, like with like all my friends, like everybody, there was a bunch of people. Like we're gonna go to the lake, we're gonna go drink, play beer pong, have fun, and then we went there. Everything set up, we're all just hanging out, drinking. You know, people camp out there too. You know, like I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But there's other people out there. But anyways, we're just drinking, having fun, and then sometime like in the night, we all just like a few of us got like in a little circle. We're just like talking about whatever, and then we look up the stars because you can see everything, all the stars. You know, there's no light pollution. And we're just looking, staring, and then I see we all see like something moving, and I thought it was a sign, like it was just going straight.
Starlink.
Straight. Yeah. Well, it was way before that, like 2011, 2012. But then it starts going straight, and then I don't know, it starts zigzagging. And it starts going back, and it's just like moving, like weird, like just like that,
Yeah.
like all weird, like weird different like shapes, you know. And I'm like, what the hell is UFOs out here? You can see them. You just gotta get out of the city.
Oh yeah. You go. One time we went to Bartlett Lake.
Oh yeah, go ahead, tell me that story, cause
Did I tell you the story or no?
when you went with your suegro and
Yeah, in junior.
yeah,
We were fishing. It was like probably like I don't recall the time. Let's say like midnight,
yeah,
like 12, like 11 or 12 right there.
mm-hmm.
And we were just fishing, night fishing out there and stuff like that. And right in front of us, it's like mountains. So it's nothing but just mountains. And then right behind us, it's all where everybody camps out because the lake's right across the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
So we were just fishing there. And then we just look up and we see lights. And it starts with 1 light, 2 lights, and it goes up to like 10 or 12 lights.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all just spinning in circles. And we're just tripping out, like, and my soul's like, you see that? He's like, Eric, you see that? And I'm like, what the fuck? And it's just spinning in circles, dude. And then one disappears, the second, then it just all disappears. We're like, what the fuck? And next thing, they all just pop up quick. And you just see all the lights in like a big circle. And it does it again for like at least 10, 15 minutes of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know one by one takes off, like disappears, and it just goes away.
What the heck?
We're like, what the fuck? And we know you you could tell right away when it's an airplane or helicopter, because you know how they have like those little flashing was it like green and
red
lights and stuff, but these were just like look like LED lights, were just little dots going in a circle like this, like counterclockwise and all that. And then they did that for, like I said, like 10, 15 minutes, and then one by one started disappearing. They all disappear, and then can come back and do the same thing. And we're like, what the fuck? It wasn't no helicopter.
Did your Tío David ever tell you about the time you saw your phone?
What time?
It was right like when the pandemic was like starting off.
No, he didn't tell me about that. No.
Yeah, because we were I was at your Tío's house, and he comes over because he wanted to get something from your dad. You know, I mean your uncle.
Yeah.
And he comes like, yeah, we're just sitting down watching TV. And I know he comes like, hey, did I tell you guys about how I saw a UFO? Nah, what the hell? What happened? Yeah, because he lives like in South Phoenix, about the South Mountain.
Yeah.
And he had a telescope. I seen it because he was trying to.
Oh, that big ass one. Yeah,
I seen it.
Yeah.
That one time we stayed over.
Yeah. And he's all trying to use it to watch the moon or something like that.
He said that him and his girl, they were in the backyard looking at like up in the sky, and then he aimed it towards like kind of like where your grandparents live, like way out there.
Yeah.
And then he said that he saw something up there. Something was like glowing and flowing, like, but it was way like far up. And then he said that he got the shivers, like the cold shivers, like when he saw it. Like, what the hell? Because he got freaked out. Like, what the hell? Like, what do you have to find, like, seeing a UFO or something up there, He never told you about that?
No, he never did.
Damn.
That's crazy. I wouldn't doubt it, though. You think there's more out there in the world, in space?
Yeah. I want to go camp out. Like, somewhere where it's, like, nothing but, like, no pollution or anything. Well, we go out camping. There's no light pollution. But I want to go out and just like look at the sky and see what we can see.
Yeah.
Look at some like crazy ass like telescopes and.
Yeah, I think it was up north. We did this. We did the camping.
Mm-hmm.
It was just me, my girl, and my dog. Mm-hmm. And it was like clear as fuck, the night sky.
Yeah.
And you just see all the stars. And then I'm like telling my girls like, you think those like, are they really stars or like planets or like, I don't know what it is, but I don't think they're stars.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I think it's something else. But, hey, we'll never know.
Never know, man.
Can't go out. I hate rocket ships.
Do you?
I mean, I hate flying as it is, so...
Oh, you never flown, huh?
Huh?
You never flown?
I have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, like 4 or 5 times, but I hate it.
Yeah.
I'd rather drive everywhere.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, if we ever get to the point where we're able to go out and travel to space... Yeah. I don't think I'll do it.
Let's do a podcast when we go camping. Or
I thought you were going to say let's do it in space.
Still we go to get a rocket ship. Elon Musk. I'm trying to do a podcast in space.
Come on, man.
No, but I want to do that. That way we can record. Because I want to like when we go to Pine Top, the lake out there.
Yeah.
It'll be sick to do like a podcast like in a lake in the background in the sky.
Well, this year we're actually switching it up.
Oh, yeah. We're going to go somewhere else.
Yeah, we're not doing
Pine Top.
Pine Top.
Yeah. I want to do a podcast out there and just like see what happens. Like, it would have been sick to do a podcast last time we went. Yeah. Remember when we heard the wolves howling?
Yeah.
That shit would have been crazy. Like, it's creepy.
It was bears.
No, sea bears.
You had to draw a circle around you.
Draw a circle.
Well, actually, when we went, there's actually bears there.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah, so when
that was our second time there, and I didn't know there was bears around.
Yeah, so when we first went, without the family, because we do like an annual trip with the family, camping. Mm-hmm. A few years ago, I went without them. I just went with my cousins and me. And we were just camping. And in the middle of the night, we heard, like, you know how you can hear, like, on the movies, whatever, you hear bears, like, kind of like, like, growl, roar, like, or whatever. And I didn't hear it. I didn't see it. I was passed the fuck out. But my cousin said that they woke up because they were sleeping in their Jeep. Because we stayed in our tent, but they stayed in their Jeep. And I guess she woke up and she saw the bear.
Damn.
And I guess the bear was like smelling the food and all that, was going through all the, like, scavenging through all the food. Yeah. And I guess the baby made, because when we went, they had a little baby, like a newborn. She was probably like a month old, 2 months. And she started crying, and the bear like ran towards her car.
What the?
And like was shaking it. What? And I didn't believe it, because when I woke up, I didn't believe it. Right in front of our tent was a big ass fresh like shit.
Bear shit.
Yeah, and then her car was scratched up too.
Damn.
And they're like, yeah, it was a fucking bear and all that. I'm like, bullshit, dude. Like, it's like, no, for real, it is. And even my cousin that slept next to me was like, yeah, bro. Like, I heard, I just didn't want to go out. I was scared.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah. And I'm like, nah, because I saw the big shit right there. Yeah. And I saw all the food on the floor and shit. Yeah. And I guess the same night that so we stayed there for 2 nights. That same night that happened again. But not to us, but somewhere else where a guy, I guess, he like shot off like warning shots with his gun. And I guess the bear took off. And then next morning, the rangers were like going around each like campsite saying, "Hey,
make sure you don't leave shit out."
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, just making sure there's bear sightings in the last couple of days." So, yeah, like I said, put everything away.
I didn't know there was bears out there because we always leave our food out.
I didn't.
We always
leave
the food out. We leave all the like everything we made. Just leave it out.
Well, I said I didn't know either until that time. Yeah. And I told my mom about it because we were supposed to go again next year. I'm like, "Do you know there's bears out there?" She's like, "No, there isn't." I'm like, I mean, I didn't encounter one, but they did.
Your fucking dad's crazy. Like, he just wanders off into the dark at night.
My dad, yeah.
Like, what the hell? He comes like, "Hey, I just went for a walk in the middle of the woods." Me. What the hell? There's bears and wolves out there.
Jesus, take the wheel. I know, like.
That dude takes off by himself. Last time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We went off roading and stuff.
You took me hiking in the middle of the fucking desert.
Where'd you guys go? Just up the.
Just went up the mountain. We almost got all the way to the top, but there was no way up there. I was like, damn, this is crazy. I didn't mind. I like hiking. I didn't care.
Yeah, no, that dude gets lost, man.
Like, damn, you get lost.
That's why every time we go hiking somewhere, he takes his own trails. Like, this one time we went off roading, and we had 2 quads, and he made his own trail, and we went off the trail. He did his own thing and all that, and I got lost. I was like, where are we? He's like, mijo, you see that mountain? That's home. I was like, what the fuck? Like, you just follow
it.
Yeah, he's like, you just follow that. You'll get back to the town. And it was already like...
This is my land.
Yeah, the sun was already setting. And I'm like, well, let's go back home. It's like, we were out there for like 3 or 4 hours. Yeah. And I was already sketched out because we were like off the trail. Like, I didn't even know where the fuck we were. I was just following him. And luckily, he got us out. He just followed that mountain and we ended up finding the trail back to the trucks and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, imagine if I was by myself, I would have got lost. Yeah, because like, you always find a pinpoint, and you just keep that and you just know that's the point to go home. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You guys over here living the wild like nothing.
Fucking, what do they call like people that they go hiking and they travel, like they go hiking and disappear and then they come back. They travel, they just go out to nature and come back.
Dumbasses.
Your dad's cool though.
Yeah,
that's mad cool.
Fucking, I know what you're talking about. I don't know the word, but I want to say MacGyver, but he's not MacGyver. That's when you build shit.
Oh man, well, it's about time to wrap it up, man. It's almost 2 hours.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, it's at 1:42.
Damn, it didn't feel that long, man.
Talked about a lot of random shit.
We're just rambling about random shit.
But yeah, this is a Put Me On Something podcast. I am Alejandro Gomez. You can call me Dro. And I would say Tino's here, but he's here in spirit.
Yeah, if he's not here next time,
we'll make a cardboard or something. Yeah. Throw a picture in there. But go ahead.
And I'm Eric Grizzly.
Eric Grizzly. Put Me On Something podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. And
thank you guys for listening and watching.
Thank you for listening. I've been seeing the views, and it's been going up lately, so it's getting
slowly
there.
By slowly we're
little bit of people here listening. Yeah. Once I get the YouTube, hopefully.
You're still not.
A little bit off topic. I gotta set up the appointment to get like my internet installed. Once I get it installed, then I can upload videos. Hopefully, if it.
You guys are getting that's how it is over here too. Over here they fucked us over. Well, we have to wait like another 3 or 4 months.
Damn. Yeah. Over there we're good. We just need to get it installed. Oh. But hopefully, hopefully next week or 2 I can get it installed. Yeah. Start uploading videos and.
Don't get Centrally. Centrally sucks, man.
Sucks. If you're in Arizona, don't get Centrally.
Yeah.
Get Cox. You know what I'm saying?
For reals, man.
But anyway, thank you for tuning in. Put Me On Something podcast, baby, and we're out.
Peace.